This week, we have talked about finding happiness in friends, food, and by following your passion. But let's make it a little simpler. How do you define happiness?
Yeah, now how do you pursue it? CBS Sunday Morning spoke with Oprah back in 2023 about becoming happier. As always, she gave us something to think about.
Every day, I would sit and talk with the audience, and most people would always just say, well, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. Well, what does that look like?
Define happiness.
Define it. What I realize is that most people have never defined it. And then they'd say, well, I want my kids to be happy. Well, that's your kids, but what do you want?
Yeah, the question is, what do you want?
I want a hot tub.
I know you do. It's going to make you happy.
And inner peace.
I love that.
Okay.
Well, something we all want is a little more sunshine in our lives at this time of the year. But winter doesn't always make it easy, especially with Blue Monday coming up.
I didn't know that there was a name for it, but it is coming. It's the day many consider the gloomiest day of the year, thanks to things like holiday debt and cold gray skies. That's why we're getting ahead of the curve with Jennifer Eisenreich from Shift Show Communication. She is here with strategies to turn the tide and bring some light back into the season. What a good conversation to have, because I think even Oprah saying it, I had to pause and say, oh, wait a minute. I don't know that I've ever actually defined what happiness would mean to me outside of a hot tub.
That's a good start. Happiness is a warm soak.
Yeah, it is. But a lot of people are feeling overwhelmed right now. So how does that affect our ability overall to be happy?
Well, I think a lot of people associate happiness with positivity.
Yes.
And it is part of that. You know, it's singing in the car with the windows down. But happiness is so much more than that. It comes from more of a baseline feeling of security and being steady and being connected to community. So we can still have the positivity. Positivity, of course, it's something that we all need and we want in our lives. But true happiness comes down to something a little bit more quiet and a little bit more baseline.
All right, so where do I start? Like if I'm thinking today, I want to start being happy. What's step one?
Well, number one, it's a decision. We decide to be happy. We can tell our brains what to do. We have to train our brains, because if we don't, our brains will kind of take over for us. But we can find happiness from being kind, and being kind is great. We need more of it. But going beyond kindness, it's finding the humanity behind why people may need kindness in the moment, and then going one step further to practicing unexpected humanity. And unexpected humanity is when you're in a moment that could go sideways and you make a decision to move it in a different direction so it has a better outcome.
Jennifer, what do you think about what actually helps people feel better? Like, not in a fake way, but it genuinely feel better. Because I think that so often we're putting these Band-Aids on things. A cup of coffee is going to make me feel better. And you get these 5-minute little bursts of dopamine or whatever, which we talked about earlier this week. But genuinely, how can we feel better?
We can feel better by understanding the things that we have that are going on in our lives that are great. And sometimes we want to focus on our problems and the things that are driving us crazy. And of course, those things matter. And practicing kindness is something that people talk about, but it really goes beyond that. It goes to making a difference where something really matters. And there's so many moments in our life where something happens where we want to be defensive and we want to fight back, and that doesn't make us happy. Even if you win an argument, you're not happier. So finding a way to be the person who does something unexpected in a way that makes things better is really a way that will make you happy. It will just bring you a joy that you can't really describe.
Yeah, I know so many people who are feeling discouraged and disconnected right now. Is there something that they can do to shift that feeling?
Yeah, we are so disconnected, even though we're communicating more than ever. But we have too much of everything. We have too much information, too many emotions, too much to do, and that all chips away at our sense of well-being. So pulling that back and doing less, finding the things that really matter to us, spending time with the people who really matter, doing the things that we love to do. I mean, a cup of coffee is great when it's all that we have.
Yeah, right. So maybe it is enough some days.
It could be, yeah.
Maybe it's not just a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much. You spread positivity. You bring the happiness to the studio, so thank you.
So happy. All right, to find out more about Shift Show Communication and Jennifer's other work, we'll link you up on our website. And stick around, Jen will be part of our roundtable discussion on finding the happiness in your career. That's coming up later this hour.
Now that we're armed with some tips on getting through Blue Monday, what are we in store for this weekend? How about some sunshine? I know we can't order things, Ron, but that would certainly help.
What about just some spiciness?
Oh, like that?
Are we talking about my book?
Yeah, we're going to talk about some spiciness, but we'll keep it PG for you. That's coming up.